everybody, it's Math Monday and it's also Star Wars Day. How exciting. It's May 4th, or in Star Wars they would say May the Force be with you, but for today they kind of did a play on word, so it's May the 4th be with you, Star Wars Day. Welcome everybody. I'm super excited to see you all. My Star Wars celebration today, I'm wearing my favorite Star Wars shirt of Yoda. It says read and the Force will be with you. And what's Yoda holding? A book. Yoda's my favorite Star Wars character because he's a teacher just like me. And that's why I love Yoda so much. Plus he's a pretty great Jedi. And he's got a cool lightsaber. Green. That's pretty cool. So what we're going to be doing today for Math Monday, I would show you our calendar, but I don't actually have one printed at home. Mine's at school, just like yours is. And so for Tuesday and on Thursday this week, you can go to Kuitama on Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mr. Simonson and the other kindergarten teachers will be at Kuitama to help you get your supply bags. We'll bring it over to the curb where you drive up. And inside that supply bag with all the great goodies that we've got in there and some special treats is your new May packet, okay? Today is our first day of that May packet. Remember, we skip Sunday, Storytime Sunday. We do that at the end of the week with Mrs. Klimke, okay? With Sight Word Saturday. So for Math Monday today, we are going to be working on, instead of addition, where we add two numbers together to make a bigger number, we're going to be doing subtraction, where we take a number and we pull it apart, okay? So we're going to be doing a subtraction, and because I don't have one printed off the paper, I remade it onto my whiteboard, okay? And this is the same format. Now you notice in the packet that there are 2 pages for Math Monday. Mr. Simonson is going to show you how to do the first page, okay? But I'm not going to help you with the second page. That's why I printed 2 of them, okay? So the first page I'm going to help you with, the second page I'm not. All right, let's get into it right away. So we start by reading the story problem. It says, Kim has 5 flowers. She gives 3 flowers to Stan. How many flowers are left? Okay, Kim has 5 flowers. She gives 3 of them to Stan. So how many flowers does Kim have left? Let's go ahead and let's start. It says here, solve the problem. Show your work. That's the first big rectangle. Showing your work is very important. Some of us might know the answer right away, but I want to see how you solve it. That's what I love about math, is that there's so many different ways to solve the problem, okay? So I like to solve my problems with pictures, okay? So I'm going to start with underlining the 5 in my story problem, because the 5's the big number, okay? And I'm going to underline that one in blue, and I'm going to draw 5 flowers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we'll add the stem. Sure. There we go. Okay, so I did my 5 flowers. You might be saying, okay, great. Now what? The next part is, it says, she gives 3 flowers to Stan. So I'm going to use a red marker, and I'm going to cross out or circle or do anything you want to show how many Stan gets. Okay? So I'm going to circle 3 of them, and I'm going to underline that number. She gives how many to Stan? She gives 3 to Stan. So 1 to Stan, 2, 3 to Stan. Okay? So these 3 red ones that are circled are for Stan. Now the last question is, how many flowers are left? That's what we want to know. How many does Kim have left? And I want to know how many flowers are left. That's in green. And yes, I am using Star Wars colors today. the Star Wars lightsaber colors. Blue, red, and green, right? Those are great. So how many are left? Well, let's circle it. 1, 2. So I know by using my picture, I could solve the problem. How many are left? That's what I want to know, and they're in green. We have 2 that are left. So the answer is, how many flowers does she have left? She's got 2. So from here, let's go ahead and go to this next box. It says subtraction sentence. This is our equation, okay? And Mr. Simonson, if you might notice, I used colors. And that's going to help me. I'm going to take the numbers that I have the color of, and I'm going to put it down here. When I do my subtraction problem, I always start with the big number first. Okay, you might be thinking, well, which one? Do I go with the 5 or the 3? Well, if I know my numbers, 5 is bigger than 3. So that's the number I'm going to start with. That's how many that Kim has to begin with. So I'm going to put my 5 here. Minus, how many did she give to Stan? How many are Stan's now? And that's right. I underlined it in the red 3. Okay, so 5 minus 3 is how many does she have left? How many green flowers do we have left? That's right, 2. So if I think about it, I could even solve this on my hand. She's got 5 flowers to start. She gives 3 away to Stan. 1, 2, 3. How many does she have left? 2. Okay. So now it says tally marks. Tally marks for the number that we've got. Well, 2 is the number, so we're going to do 2 tally marks. 1, 2. Number word. So that means I got to write out the word for this number of 2. You might think, oh yeah, that's a sight word. I know how to write 2. T-O. That's not how we write the number 2. That sounds so close, and it's spelled so close, but it's not. The number 2 is written like this. T-W-O. T-W-O. Okay. Last part, or 2 more boxes that we've got to finish up. 10 frame. We want to do the 10 frame for our number of the answer, 2. So I'm going to do 1, 2. That's my answer in the 10 frame. And now the last part, it says even or odd. Is 2 an even number or an odd number? Well, here it is. 2 is an even number. All right, so what we're going to be doing now is you are going to go ahead and work on the second page, and Mr. Simonson is going to now do our story time today. Here we go. For story time today, because it's Star Wars Day, we're going to read a story called I Am a Hero. I am a hero. I am a hero. I fight for what's right to help others. A hero protects those who can't fight for themselves. Sometimes a hero must fight for an entire galaxy, or just one tiny droid. No battle is too big or too small for a true hero. A hero must always put the safety of others before their own. Nothing will stop a hero from racing into danger to help someone in need. Some heroes are big, and some heroes are small. Some heroes are old, and some heroes are young. A hero can be a brave Jedi Knight, or a queen, or a princess, or a farm boy, or a junk collector. Some heroes are pilots, and some heroes are co-pilots. Some heroes are aliens, and some heroes are droids. A hero can be a father or a son. A hero will always be there to offer a helping hand or a shoulder to lean on. Whether old or young, big or small, alien or droid, every hero's greatest strength comes from the heart.
How are you going to be a hero today? Let me know. I'd like to hear it. Have a great day, everyone, and enjoy Star Wars Day.